right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to All Hallows Eve, a night of fights. And we're going to start out this night with a fight between two members of the Ultimate Stud stable. We have the junior heavyweight champion, hybrid Josh Adams, taking on tag team partner and stablemate Diego DeMarco. Special guest referee is the Ultimate Stud himself, Jimmy Clydesdale. And joining me right now in the commentary booth, shaped like a table, is ring announcer John Solo. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, MLJ, welcome back to the commentary table. I got to tell you, it is a privilege to work with you. You've been doing a wonderful job with CHR Online, but a very exciting respect match right now between Diego DeMarco, the former junior heavyweight champion and a former Iron League champion as well, facing the new current junior heavyweight champion in the hybrid Josh Adams.
Absolutely right there, John. I'll pay for that, for you putting me over a little bit later on in the show. Thank you very much for that.
So you buy the shirt.
I have shirts. They're great. NWA F1PW, new shirts. Get them at the gimmick.
On eBay.com, by the way.
Get them at the gimmick table, too.
Along with Diego DeMarco shirts, Jimmy Clydesdale shirts, plenty others. And speaking of Jimmy Clydesdale, you know, it's curious right now. He is the manager of the Ultimate Studs, this tag team right now, facing each other in a respect match. Do you think he'll be favoring one individual or the other, or call it down the middle?
No, I think he'll definitely be calling it down the middle. I mean, either way, whatever the result is, the championship remains within the stable. I don't think he favors anyone over the other.
Yeah, it's kind of a win-win situation for Jimmy Clydesdale.
Oh, absolutely right. Look at this action right in the middle of the ring. Just trading headlocks, wrist locks, and waist locks. Here we have the hybrid. Yeah, he floats over right into the front chancery.
Yeah, Diego DeMarco definitely is better and more experienced. Jimmy Clydesdale, I don't think he remembers that he's both the ref and the manager.
Yeah, not bad.
Almost getting a 3 count. Wow.
The Northern Lights, he had a beautiful bridge there.
Did you like a variation on the Fisherman's if you would have had the leg?
Yep. Now he's got him square in the middle of the ring, side headlock.
We've seen the hybrid Josh Adams victorious on quite a few matches on CHR as he took on the Iron League and then finally Spontaneous Sports on our last show.
Yeah, September 25th, United We Stand 2. He won the Junior Heavyweight Championship. And it was his first actual one-on-one shot at the title, and he was able to win. Oh, look at that, fireman's carry.
You know, what's interesting that I'm noticing here, Emil, is some of the other wrestlers keeping an eye on this match right now, as any one of them that meets the weight requirements may be a future contender for this junior heavyweight championship. And certainly they want to do their research, do their homework a little bit more about exactly what makes the hybrid tick and what more they may be able to see from Diego DeMarco.
Positively right. And what I have to point out right now is the respect shown by the fans here. I don't think they want to pick out a favorite in this match. They like both of these competitors, so they're not cheering, I don't think, for or against either one of them. It's more or less cheering for both of them. They just want to see a good athletic contest. And that round of applause that you heard after the series of near falls, that rather proves my point here.
Well, it's one of the things that you get to see in NWA F1PW Pro Wrestling. It's not simple, basic, stupid, good versus evil type stuff. You know, you're going to see a couple of competitors right now that may be favorites, but out of respect, they're going to be able to face each other. I understand we're experiencing a little technical difficulty here. Let's get the video back on.
Look at this series of shoulder blocks right in the corner of the ring right there.
Be able to edit that back in there, AV. Oh, nice whip into the turnbuckle there. Diego setting the hybrid, but hybrid setting Diego up and over.
That's
Diego
right.
Showing that ring savvy, knowing his positioning, ducking the clothesline, and oh!
Big guillotine, just dropping him throat first across that top rope. You know, it's very interesting typically when Diego has his opponent up against the turnbuckle there. He usually likes to charge in with that spin wheel kick, but his opponent, Josh, he was able to bend down, throw him up over the top. No, it could be something like these two. They know all of each other's repertoire.
That's one of the things with the familiarity. They're not just tag team partners, but there's also been training partners for quite some time.
Oh, you're positively right. Look at that neck vice. The hybrid is able to get a vertical base. some shots to the stomach, but Diego cuts him off with a clubbering forearm right to the top of the back and follows it up with a big elbow drop. It's rather interesting to me that the match started out highly scientific. It's starting to break down a little bit with shoulder thrusts and forearm blows, elbow drops. They're trying to pick up the physicality. Diego snaps him over with the snapmare. Grabs a chin lock. The knee firmly planted between the shoulder blades of the hybrid. Crowd's starting to come alive for hybrid Josh Adams. Here we go. Adams now to a vertical base. Shot to the breadbasket, make it 2 and a third. Flips Diego off. Ducks a little bit too early and finds a swinging neck breaker. Telegraphed that maneuver. Diego hooked the near leg, but it was only enough for a 2. Welcome back, John Solo.
Pardon me, at this point in time, one of the boardwalk brawlers had to get my attention about something. One of the wonderful things about every time we're here in Hamilton, New Jersey, is we do get the roller derby gals from the boardwalk brawlers to come out. And we'll see whether or not there'll be an impact on that Iron League matches. They've accompanied both former junior champion Judas Young and also the current Iron League champion, the Midnight Idol Nikki Benz.
All that great action yet to come. Look here, right in the middle of the ring.
All Hallows Eve, a night of frights. NWA Force 1 Pro Wrestling here on Saturday, October 17th, 2009.
Right here at Rollway Skating Rink, Hamilton, New Jersey. Our third show here.
Josh this time going to the well one time too often, nobody home.
Nobody. Turnbuckle right to the sternum. Oh, that was a very close call right there made by Jimmy Clydesdale. He almost didn't see that foot on the bottom rope.
You know, again, I really have to wonder about his favoritism because Clydesdale has definitely had Diego DeMarco in his stable a lot longer than the hybrid Josh Adams.
Yeah, they've been business partners for a much longer time, but I want to point out the increase in the physicality shown by Diego DeMarco. He was just raining down right hands on a prone Josh Adams. I think they threw the friendship out of the window, albeit temporarily, in the spirit of competition. Oh, see, there it is. There's that spinning wheel kick again, and Josh was able to get out of the way. Uh-oh, what do we have here? Baseball slide from the hybrid.
1, 2. The crowd yelling for Diego DeMarco to stay down. I guess right now they want hybrid to go away victorious.
It's possible they didn't like the antics from Diego, just raining down those shots and, increasing the physicality in this match. Maybe they were enjoying the more technical aspects brought to the game by hybrid.
As you may recall, when Diego DeMarco did win the Junior Heavyweight Championship almost 3 years ago, at that point in time, he was actually a member of Millionaire Ted's empire. And as a member of that stable, the rules weren't perhaps as they've been lately.
Definitely not. He could be, reverting back to that old character that he had.
On the second turnbuckle. What's he doing?
Finds nothing but canvas.
Double axe handle to the ring.
Look at that drop kick.
It was enough to knock Diego over.
2 feet right in the face. He's got him hooked up for a vertical suplex. Snaps him over. Oh.
Hybrid has definitely shown a lot of improvement in his abilities.
Oh yeah, he debuted back in Moment of Truth, 5th, 2008, and
30 in the world of pro wrestling. He actually was victorious in his.
yeah, you got that right. Look at that!
I've been seen since.
Speaking of fierce, what a fierce elbow drop. Oh, 2.5. Diego.
DeMarco still had something left.
Double leg trip. Flips over with a jackknife pin. Oh, this is looking like the match he had with Ryu Lee last month. They were just looking like a couple fish out of water. Yeah, last month they were just looking like a couple fish out of water, and Josh Adams was able to get the pin.
It's a small package.
shades of last month.
Milliseconds away from a new champion there.
There we go, fighting for the backslide. Who's going to get it? Oh, breaks out. Look at this.
The Daydreamer.
There it is. Daydreamer. And Diego's down. Adams is down. How can you tell? He's down. Make the count. No! 2 7/8, I think. Very good. He just kicked out of the Daydream. You don't want to discount that. Perhaps it was those few seconds of hesitation and fatigue felt by Diego.
The junior heavyweight belt as a result of the experience that he gained from training with Diego. Perhaps Diego hasn't shown him exactly everything he knows.
Arguable.
Trying to get him up to that third turnbuckle for the superplex.
He's looking to go to the top. Oh, he gets pushed down. Hybrid, I think he's going to look for that big superstar elbow drop. Here it comes. There it is. He's got to hit him. There we go. No! Both of these two have just kicked out of each other's signature maneuvers, their coup de grace, if you will.
Did you think he hesitated a little bit before counting on that one?
No count there, Timmy.
Getting a little rowdy intervention.
I don't know if he was hesitating. He might have been checking on his man, Diego.
Could very well have been.
Because either way, that's still his man he's got to worry about. He's going for the crossbreaker. Diego breaks out of it, pushes him in. Hybrid ducks the elbow. Oh! Look at this.
What was that?
He's going around for his... More like a variation of crippler crossface.
Oh, Diego pinning his own shoulders.
Oh. There goes John Solo to make the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, and still NWA F1PW Pro Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Champion, the Hybrid Josh Hallows!
That's exactly the result I was anticipating from my vantage point. Diego had the hybrid blocked in that cross-face-like maneuver after getting into it rather beautifully in that satellite head-scissor setup. But what he did not pay attention to was his own shoulders being pinned to the mat, and he was counted down. John Solo once again mentions that the hybrid is the winner of the match. Respect shown.
Show respect from his challenger and partner, Diego DeMarco!
Rather refreshing to see these two remain friends, show respect to each other after the match. That was a rather fine technical matchup we had here between two friends, two partners, the hybrid and Diego.